Kerbal space program. Doing this again. Yeah. Last time I thought I had installed the mods. Turns out they weren't actually installed. So now they're installed. And hopefully now... Oh. Okay, so I got the weapons. I've got a whole lot more pods now. Okay. That's good. Maybe structural. Aerodynamics. Yeah, we got a whole lot more. Okay. Let's try to make a functional plane that hopefully won't explode immediately. You know what? No, right. Click. Which one? Let's do the Raptor. Okay, so there's not specific wings, so we'll just find some wings. Hold on, is it under F22? It is under F22. Wing left. Okay. Wing right. Rudder right. Never mind, is this here? That looks better. So, tail fin right. Yeah, that fits in better. Tail fin left. Rudder left. Okay. That looks fairly lined up. Now. F22 engines. Here we go. That looks good. Front gear. Is that the wrong way? That looks wrong. Okay, let's move that there. Okay, let's just line up this piece. Okay. Do I slide it up now? And then forward slightly. And then left slightly, like that. That looks better. Gear right. I guess. Here? It's actually not snapping to that. Unless it's there. Okay. That doesn't look to be doing it right. Will it work without? It might work without them. Let's just try to get it to work without those. Armory. Laser turrets. Rocket pods. Let's try the missile turrets. Okay. Let's just aircraft railgun. Let's just give it a big gun. That is not the big gun I thought it would be. Alright, let's... Oh. Hit shift instead of Z. And shift and control raises and lowers. Cool, but for now, full power. Okay. Yeah, I needed the gears. Okay. Landing gear. You know what? Yeah, let's try to get the actual F-22 landing gears to work. Even though I don't know where they go. Let's just put that one there. And the left one there. They are not really lined up. So let's move this one until it's lined up. And now let's rotate them. Like that? No. Rotate to like that. Then like that. Oh, no. That's the wrong one. There. There. Is that? That's not straightened out. That. Whoa, but no. You know what? Let me just grab a landing gear. Just like the fixed landing gear. That'll work. There. Let's try it. And not full throttle. crashed in the water. Not what I meant to do. Let me... There, turn that down. Yeah, that's a bit of better volume. Okay, let's... No. Let's just... Okay, no weapon manager found. Physics range extender. Vessel mover. How do I get rid of these now? Delete? No, not delete. Do I just... Oh, I just click on them again. Okay, the question I have is... How do I shoot the guns? 1 and 2. Hold on. Is it because I don't have any ammo? But I thought it came with ammo. Okay. You know what? Let's just revert to the hangar. Armory. Control. Weapon manager. Alright. Do I need... What's in this? Okay. Ammo. What? I don't even know what guns I have on it. I have this, the 57mm anti-tank gun. So... there's some one... let's just move this to there. Oh, it's sticking through there. Now let's rotate it. Okay, now it's level. And now let's move it up. There. Now let's try it. Okay, just clicking does nothing. Trigger is armed. Weapon. Bat. Am I out of ammo? Cool. Well, full speed ahead. Revert fight to launch. Let's try to take off this time without destroying myself. Full power. vert flight to the hangar. Let's... Is there a way to... Yes, there is. Perfect. Let me do that. And I want just this. There we go. Armory. Rocket pods. Okay, let's do that. Rocket pods. Why can it? Okay. There. Some rocket pods. I don't think the rockets need ammo. Okay. Yeah. Reload water pod. I'm using an ammo bin. Okay. Absolutely do not use. Okay. Scalable on box containing whatever ammo. I might need that. Let me move that to there so I can actually see it better. Rocket pods. Hydra 70 rockets. Let's do that and see if they reload. To the runway. Armory. Trigger. Let's wait. There we go. Now. Ammo is depleted though. And it does not reload. Okay. Revert flight to the space hangar. Let's find those. Delete. I have more rocket pods than I thought I did. Didn't realize they went under like that. Okay. You know what? Let's launch. Let's try to control it and actually hit something. Alright. Full power. Didn't go as planned. Why did I click to the hangar? You know what? Okay. Let's delete those. I want some slightly bigger ones than that. Okay. I'll try to deal with the actual rear gear left. Does it go right there? Go there. The problem is it doesn't want to snap anywhere. That makes sense. Okay. No, that's just not ground. That would not work. Let me find a tall gear. I'm still searching now. There we go. Medium? Does that give it enough height clearance? Looks like it does. Okay. There. That actually looks too tall from there, so let me grab the small. There. Launch. Full. Successfully destroy the hangar. So now I can try landing. See how that works. I should lower my speed even more. I don't think I'm going to hit the runway, but I'll land. Not? Yeah, let's go with not. Okay. Let's go out a little bit. Come around. but I'm landing on the grass. Hopefully this time I'll actually stop. Air brakes. That's what I don't have. I don't have air brakes. Air brakes would definitely help slow you down. I'm gonna crash into that hill, aren't I? Yeah, without air brakes, it's... Well, let's still try to land it. Just in the hills this time. Come on. Let's try to angle it with the hill. Well, Bill survived. There you go, Bill. Say, look, Bill's all fine. Now let's revert back to the hangar. Let's get rid of the rocket pods. You know what? Let's just get rid of all of that. And let's move to this one. Can I make a better rocket now? Those all look like plane stuff. Oh, what's this? Remote guidance unit. You know what? Let's have that. And I can put that on top of it. A heat shield. There. Parachute to go on top. That's way too small. Mark 25. Mark 25. That's plain parachutes. Those are decouplers. Personal parachutes. Radial mounted parachute. Okay, let's add 4 of these. You know what? 2. So that will give me 3 parachutes. That should slow me down enough. A decoupler. That one's too big. There we go. That looks to be the right size. EL for fuel. There we go. Tiny stuff. No, those are too small. There, back to the center. That's still a bit small. Well, that's just too big. That would work. Let's go back to that too big. Oh, those are too small. Is this one? No. That doesn't work. That does. Alright. that would fit on this. Okay, engines. Way too small. Also too small. Turbo fans. That works. Alright. Structural. Stabilizer. Let's do 3 of those. Okay. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Let's try it. Launch. Let's turn these on. That's the decoupling, and those are the parachutes. Okay. Full throttle. Launch. Prep to launch. Yeah, all 3 of those go there. Alright, so that's powered up. And revert flight to vehicle assembly. It is apparently too heavy for that engine. Okay. Fuel 90, 820. Those are also tiny. Okay, there we go. That's fine. There we go. I'm gonna grab 2 of you. Aerodynamics. Those no cones. Nose cones are too small. How do I zoom in? I thought previously I was with the scroll wheel. Okay. Let's put those there. Okay, so those are going to go first. Those go, that starts? No. When those goes, that starts. Okay. Let's try it. Towards the ground and go to launch. Okay. Full throttle, even though it shouldn't be necessary. Solid fuel up to go. And get rid of those. And continue up. Okay. And after this fight, let's try. Let's try lowering the throttle to save more fuel, and hopefully it will, last longer. And who knows, I might be able to get into orbit. It's going out. Going out. Okay. That line is extending. What are we doing on here? Let's angle it even more. Nope. Throttle up to, that looks to be about half. Toggle map. Okay. Will I be able to have the first thing in our... Will I be able to get my first thing into orbit? There we go. The answer might be no. But who knows? Because it looks like it intersects with the planet again. But that looks to be about to change, hopefully. It's going out. It's going out. Doesn't have to be a pretty orbit. So hopefully I can say I can get something into orbit. And because I found that remote control unit, I won't have any more people stranded into space. As you can see from here. Nobody in there. Okay. Come on. Yeah, let's lower the throttle even more. Save what fuel I do have. Even more. And it's still going. Come on. Clear the planet. Clear the planet. Are you gonna clear the planet? Come on. Nearly there. As soon as it clears it, I'm cutting this engine. And hoping I... Oh. Okay. Did I... Am I going into escape? How did I go from an orbit to an escape? What? How? Okay, let me warp. Okay. It's out here in the middle of nowhere. You know what? Let's aim. Can I aim anymore? Doesn't look like I have any more aiming. Or do I need... It should be. Okay, I don't... Why isn't that going up at all? I see I have more fuel. Okay, I don't understand. So it's not that none of my controls are working. Let's see, if I toggle map again. No. Hold on. Does it have... I bet it has a distance where it can no longer send signals, and I passed that. Because I didn't have any communication. So it was originally going to be in orbit, not throw it out into space. Okay, okay, so there I am. I'm zooming out. Kerbal. So it is... Like, is this blue path mine? Yeah, okay. So, went to orbit the planet, instead orbited the sun. That's one way to do it. Let's head back to Space Center. Tracking station. Yep, there it is. It is now permanently there. Oh. Is there a remote self-destruct? Do I keep it out there, or do I remote self-destruct? Terminate. This will destroy the vessel. Luckily there's no crew. There we go. It has been destroyed. It is... That's one way to do it. Okay. Created a plane, blew up the hangar, created a rocket, put it in orbit of the sun instead of the planet. Overall, I think this was a great time. I actually got controls to work and mods to work. Awesome.